Welcome to Good Morning Malibu this morning. Grab a cup of coffee and don't go anywhere because Good Morning Malibu starts right now. Welcome back to Good Morning Malibu. I'm Shayla Girardin, and we are joined by a very special guest today. Phil can't be here today, so Austin Cox is here with us. Thank you, Austin, for being my partner in crime for the day.
Of course, Phil was fired, so I'm actually filling in for him. So, just kidding, he wasn't fired, but
not quite.
I'll be fired.
Well, thanks, Austin. So the new Phil for the day. I'm
New
excited.
Phil.
It's going to be a fun morning.
Yeah,
we have a lot in
so.
store for you.
A lot of food topics.
Yes, lots of food
We're
today.
hungry
so
people,
I hope you're
as
hungry.
you can tell. Yeah, hopefully. So let's get started. Starting with coffee,
dive
because
in.
everyone needs coffee in the morning, right? A new app created by Jawbone Labs now lets you monitor your coffee intake. To use the Up Coffee app, you just enter the drink that you intend to consume, and the app shows the effect of the caffeine on your system. Depending on your caffeine consumption, the app rates you as edgy, wired, or sleep ready. Up Coffee even says when you're overdoing your coffee intake. So it kind of just says if you've had too many cups of coffee, they ask you, are you sure that you really want to have another one? Are you sure that you want to have another one? So it's like your mom in an app. And everyone, Up Coffee knows that everyone reacts differently to caffeine. So they just want to make sure that everyone knows that their app is just a guide. So Shayla, I know you're really excited about this because you're a coffee addict. I like to think.
I prefer the term coffee enthusiast. But yes,
Enthusiast.
I'm super excited.
Right.
So I downloaded the app. I
Yep.
have it right here. I was just figuring out how to use it this morning, and I love this because it asks for your height, your weight, and wants to take it all into perspective, how many hours you sleep a night. And what's terrific is, so far, it's told me that I haven't had too much caffeine today, which I think is great.
She lied. Shayla
No,
lied.
I
That's
told
why.
the truth, and it says I'm fine. So I had my venti Starbucks this morning. The day is young. There's probably more coffee on the way. But so far it says I'm good to go. So I'm loving this. This is my new best friend.
Well, so it says edgy, wired, or...
Yeah.
So what does yours say?
Mine, it actually says...
Just beginning?
I lost it. But,
She lost it. Probably wired.
It says I'm just beginning, and it says I'm not wired yet.
All right.
So that's a great sign. Apparently,
Good for you, Shayla.
for my
Round of applause.
amount of sleep and my height ratio, I'm right on track.
There you go.
So I'm loving this Up
Yeah.
Coffee app.
It's pretty cool, so everyone go downloaded it.
Yeah, exactly. And some more food-related news, some potentially frightening news for guacamole lovers. Chipotle recently announced that climate change could force them to drop guacamole from their menus. And though the Mexican food chain promises it won't be going anywhere anytime soon, you may have to pay a higher price for your guac. It's being known as the guacalypse, and we know Chipotle is known for always using sustainable ingredients, but apparently they need 97,000 pounds of avocado a day to make this guacamole. That's a lot of avocado.
Wow. 97.
And
They can't take away the... What? I can't even speak. That's horrible.
You're
This
speechless.
is horrible.
Yeah. No, exactly. And for me, I know even though I'm all for all the healthy options at Chipotle, the guacamole is the best.
It is. It really is.
Let's be honest.
With the
As much
chips.
as I love grilled chicken and grilled the steak,
It's the best.
It's the guacamole. So I'm very anti the guacalypse, as it's being called
Right.
now.
I'll do anything I have to do. I'll preserve water. I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure this doesn't happen.
Yeah,
So-
or at least pay a higher price. I know that's what they've had to do in the past.
I'll pay a higher
I don't
price.
mind paying a little more for my Chipotle guacamole, but
Absolutely.
let's keep it on
Horrible
the menu.
news. Yeah, anyway.
Please, Chipotle.
In less healthier news, everybody's favorite childhood meal is now available in an adult version. New Lunchables P3 is a snack designed for the active adult. The Lunchables come with cheese, turkey, and dry roasted peanuts. So, how do you feel about this, Shayla? I don't know.
Well, I heard that this is in response to the fact that they feel adults aren't getting enough protein. So with that in mind, I don't feel like this is the answer. 13 grams of protein is not that much.
It's really not.
And like in comparison, my Starbucks coffee has 10 grams of protein in the morning. So not that I'm saying that coffee is the solution to everything,
coffee addict,
but it really
brings
is. It really is. So 14 or 13 grams
really not that much.
in a Lunchable, I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
You know, if the Lunchable doesn't have a Capri Sun or a Reese's peanut butter cup, why would you buy it? That's all I bought them for. Or like the chicken dunkers. You remember those?
Those were
I
those are
ate
awesome.
many Lunchables as a child. As
And you're
an
not too
adult,
old.
too.
I mean, apparently Lunchables are still going strong.
See?
So
Great news for us.
yes, and moving on, you can go ahead and purchase your Lunchable at the new Malibu grocery store that just opened. The wait for the new vintage grocery store in West Malibu is finally over, and Good Morning Malibu reporter Olivia Womack was there to check out the grand opening. Take a look.
Hundreds of Malibu residents lined up early yesterday morning to celebrate the grand opening of Vintage Grocers, an independent grocery store located in the Trancas Country Market. It is the first grocery store in the West Malibu area since Howe's Market closed back in 2011. Among the grand opening attendees was the mayor of Malibu, Joan House.
The people in West Malibu are thrilled. The city is thrilled. There's always been a market in this area, and it's very important that you don't have to get in your car and drive 5 miles for a cup of sugar.
The Vintage Grocers Market Director, Eric Fuscher, explained that the store is not 100% complete, but the service will be perfect. He also expressed his excitement for the community.
You know, it keeps people from having to drive down to the point or even up in the valley to get quality food, and I'm just grateful to be able to provide that service. This is food to me is near dear to my heart. I love cooking, but I love serving more than that.
One of the highlights of Vintage Grocers is that they offer a wide variety of locally made products, while also stocking up on larger national brands for customers to choose from. Vintage Grocers offers 60% natural, gourmet, and organic products, while 40% is conventional pack like chain stores. There is also a juice and coffee bar, hot buffet items, garden fresh salad bar, homemade soups, and much more inside. City Council member Lou Lamont was also on hand for the opening.
First of all, it's beautiful and it's convenient. It's got everything you need. As you walk around here, you can't believe how much stuff is in this store. It's beautiful.
Vintage Grocers will continue to offer special pricing through March 19th to celebrate the grand opening. For Newswaves 32, I'm Olivia Womack.
Oh my
That
goodness,
looks
I want to
delicious.
go.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see those pastries?
The chocolate covered strawberries, that's what got me. I was like,
Those look delicious.
I thought this was going to be like more of a house store, but then
Yeah.
that chocolate.
Well,
I'm
when
there.
I heard the term vintage grocery store, I was a little worried because
Right.
vintage and food, like you normally don't link those words
Exactly.
together. I was like, expiration dates.
Right, old
Where are
dusty
you going
food.
with this?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I mean, that looks incredible.
it does.
Sign me up.
We'll have to go
We
there.
need to take a trip down.
And I heard
Maybe
the-
next Friday before Good
Next
Morning
Friday, see,
Malibu.
that's what we'll have to do. They had a huge grand opening too on Wednesday, and the mayor
missed
was
it.
there for the ribbon cutting. They gave out free gift baskets filled with all their products, so it was a pretty good opening. So this store is getting a lot of hype.
Yay, okay, well,
down
I'm
there, people.
excited. And it's one of the first grocery stores that's opened in Malibu for quite some time,
Right.
apparently. So props for Malibu.
Moving up in
Ralph's
the
has
world.
some competition now,
Yeah,
it
I
looks
know.
like.
Look out, Ralph's. And a very important birthday was celebrated yesterday. Oreo cookies turned 102 years old. Oreos first hit the shelves in 1912 and quickly became a household favorite. Today, Oreos are sold in over 100 countries, and they generate $1.5 billion in revenue for Kraft Foods. And, you know, even more exciting than its birthday, they now have all these new flavors. Have you heard of them, Shayla? They have cookie dough and marshmallow cream.
And I think the other one is birthday cake.
And-
That
oh,
one's
the birthday
fairly
cake
new
ones are
too,
good.
right?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't tried any of those.
You need to get out there.
I know. I need to branch out.
You do.
I'm a big peanut butter fan, so I do like the peanut butter
yeah,
Oreos.
okay.
Those are good.
Those are
and
good, too.
102. That's a long time.
It's a long time.
Oreos
Oreos.
have been on the block for quite some
Yeah,
time now. I
absolutely.
didn't realize it. Wow.
Good for you, Oreo. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Oreo. And speaking more big birthdays, the world's oldest person actually turned 116 on Wednesday. So a big happy birthday to Misa Okowa, a Japanese woman. She celebrated at the nursing home where she lives with a cake decorated with 116 in candles. We have a picture that we're pulling up now. Okawa credits a healthy appetite and plenty of rest for her longevity. And when asked if she was happy to have lived so long, she actually replied, kinda. So imagine turning 116,
No.
and apparently reporters asked her, you know, what does it feel like to be 116? Are you excited to have lived this long? And she was like,
I
not
don't,
so thrilled
I don't,
about it.
I don't blame her. 116 years.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
I couldn't imagine. I feel her on that.
I mean, but hey, quality of life. It says she maintains a really healthy eating schedule and sleeps regularly. So good for her if she can do it.
Right.
And Japan is actually the leading nation in age longevity. So they must be doing something right
They
there.
must not have Oreos. That's why.
They
don't
must not
have
be Oreos.
Oreos.
They must be shopping at vintage grocery
That's
stores.
what it is.
So
That's exactly.
it's all in the vintage grocery shopping.
Exactly. And we're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned because when we return, we will have the latest news from around the world and your Pepperdine Sports Report here on Good Morning Malibu.